Have you ever stood in front of something so big, so loud, and so intimidating that your own heart felt like a traitor? Maybe it's a debt you can't pay, a career failure that defines you, or a silence in your life that's grown deafening. We've all had our valley of Elah. We've all looked across the field and seen a giant. But today, we aren't talking about how to be strong. We're going to talk about how to be calm when your hands are shaking. This is the truth about David. The truth the history books often miss. I'm Jenny, and this is the Stoic Compass. Look at the scene! It's not just an army. It's a terrifying noise. Goliath didn't just walk, he thundered. He had been mocking them for 40 days. 40 days of shame. In the eyes of the law, the case was closed. Goliath had the right of way. He had the strength. The Israelites didn't lack faith. They were paralyzed by the logical certainty of their own defeat. And that is the most dangerous place a human can be, where the logic of the world tells you that you are already finished. But David, he wasn't watching the giant. He was watching his own breath. Then comes the king. Saul wants to save David by giving him his armor. It's a tragic moment. Everyone wants you to fight your battles using their manual. They say, do it like this. Follow this path. Worry like we worry. David put on the armor, and he felt it. The heavy, suffocating weight of someone else's fear. And he took it off. Imagine the courage in that second to stand in front of a giant unprotected by the world's standards because you know your own truth is safer. That is the ultimate Stoic act. Stripping away everything that isn't truly yours. Goliath laughed. It's the sound of power mocking the powerless. But here is the secret. Goliath wasn't looking at a boy. He was looking at a mirror of his own hubris. Stoicism isn't about ignoring the giant. It's about acknowledging the giant is just matter, flesh and bone, law and order. When David reached into the stream for those stones, he wasn't picking up weapons. He was picking up facts. He chose what he could control. The stone, the aim, the release, and he surrendered the rest to the universe. In that moment, the giant was already. He just hadn't hit the ground yet. The giant fell. But the real miracle wasn't the stone hitting the forehead. The miracle was that David didn't become a giant himself afterward. He kept his shepherd's heart. Maybe you're facing your giant today. Maybe you're feeling small, overwhelmed, and unsure if your stones are enough. My verdict: you don't need the world's armor. You just need to show up, be still, and keep your focus on the one thing you can control. The giant is loud, but your purpose is stronger. I'm Jenny. Thank you for sitting with me in the library today. If this story moved you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Remember, the battle is won in the mind, long before it's fought on the field. I'll see you in the next video.